I've been talking for the last 10 minutes, and it said it was fucking live a minute ago. That's how shit my fucking day's been. Oh. I need a beer. I really need a fucking beer. In the words of the big Austrian, I'll be fucking back. I'm live. Oh, right. No, the Kraken's getting released at the weekend. Right, let's start this fucker again. I read out people in chat. I explained that I had to phone up Mr. Stewart, and none of you fucking saw it. So yeah, shows how my day's fucking been. Right. Fuck it. Right, let's start again. Right, let's run through who's in chat. We have Mr. Freerider Vapor. How you doing? We have Punk Rock Vapor. Oi, fucking oi.
That's yours.
Yeah, bin it. And then he says, why the fuck are we waiting? Because today's gone shit. That's why. And if you're going to carry on complaining, you'll get plenty of those. We have the lovely Vapor Bunny. We have Tim and his herd of no zebras, all the way from the land down under. We have It was YouTube and the PC, and yeah, partly the bell end as well. We have let's see. I'm sure I saw Mr. Joker, John the Vaping Joker, and a Mr. Craig Campbell in the wild. Who else have we got? Craig Campbell, Freerider, and we're caught up. Sweet. Now then, right. I made a bit of a fuck up over the weekend. Well, 2 fuck ups over the weekend. One, I took the DNA Vape Smarter 100 out and I dropped it. I've got a big chunk taken out there, right on the corner, and I was going to see Stu, and see if he could fix it. Then I didn't stop there. No, today I put a big crack in it there, all the way up, and there, big chunk taken out there. I cried for a bit, I must admit, and I then ended up panicking to phoned Stuart and well, I put it in my door handle in my car and it sits quite happily on an edge like that of my door handle. Well, for some reason it went in and straight off and boom, hit the plastic, bounced and then hit the step of the car. It didn't like it. I'd have rather have had the glass go on this than damage this, but I phoned Stu and said, Stuart, Mr. Vape God, well, Mr. Vape Smarter, Mr. Resin God, I did a dumb. And Mr. Stewart was like, okay, bring it here, bring it to Expo. I was just, dude, I think it's fucked. He said, well, bring it to Expo and we'll see. And he calmed me down a little bit and he's gonna have a look at it and he's gonna do Resin God things, and hopefully in the near future I will have this back. Then today, well, over the weekend I made a load of sticks of Alien ready to coil up tonight on the live. Oh, when I get it, if I get it back and it's fixable, that's not leaving the house. I'm gonna find another mod that will take its place, because that has been my little workhorse for the last few months. What I want is a nice dual 21700. Yeah, dual 21700 and a nice tank to sit on it, and I'll be happy. But I haven't broken this one yet. Ideally, I need something like that. But I don't run tanks on tubes. Armour Max, yeah. Well, I've had it since 2019. I haven't broken that one. I've had that one since 2016. I've got an array of tubes, not broken them. I got that, but it's that. So yeah, it's one of them. I'm getting a bit fucked, but yeah, I made a load of sticks of Alien up, and they're meant to be for 0.11s with N80. Happy little accident. I wasn't actually planning on doing these until after Expo, but I will be taking some spicy aliens. Spicy aliens. Yeah, it was N90. So they're running 07s. Which I know a few people will absolutely love. Jeff Vapes, how you doing, my friend? Well, I'll put an extra wrap on, and I'm gonna see if these are going to be good for the cloud comp. And if they are good for the cloud comp, I might enter. Just for the shits and the giggles and the stuffs and things. Yeah. Those are going over there out of the way because those are that. But yeah, yeah, I've put an extra wrap on, and I'm going to see if these are actually going to read at 0.1. If they do, happy days. If not, I'll rip them out and do something different. I know that's why I'm pre-testing it. I've got an RDA, and I'm going to install it here, try it, and see. Pardon me. So we are going to go doink. Yes, ignore all the mess. It's been a bit hectic. So we're going to start off with taking that off there, plonk that on there, then go in like that. Like that. Yep. Let's see if I can get this any closer. And there we go. And then one leg under, one leg, one leg under, one leg over, now watch this DNA absolutely crap itself. Yes. Okay, so it's not shitting itself, so that's a good thing. Make sure they're sitting relatively level. Get my brush. Booyah! How you doing, Dan? Oh. Come on. I know there's no atomizer on it. You div. They're glowing quite evenly, but it's not reading what well, yes, I'm a bit stressed at the minute. I made a slight couple of errors. Over the weekend, but that's been explained. Are you going down? Right, so it's reading 09 at the minute. I'm hoping I can get the fucking thing to break in. Saturn Sun only though. Yeah, fair enough. It'll be good to see you. Oh, super spicy. Well, at 0.1s, they'll be spicy enough. If I just leave them with a little touch more leg. These are going to be a bit tasty. Or shall I put it as very fucking tasty? Well, hopefully you can make it to October free rider. Yes, it has been confirmed. I actually have a stand booked. Whether it remains on, that's another story. I will show you the dates and the current floor plan a little bit later on. Oh, that's gonna be, once I've juiced it up, that should be a 0.1 build. And if it is, happy fucking days. It's either this or I go for the low mass, which I don't really want to do. There you go. It. That's a bit tight, but we'll have a play with that. That's a bit better. Yes, I'm wasting cotton. I don't give a flying fuck. Because of the way things have been going today. As I said, I nearly had a spool of wire go across the room. Yeah, poor sheep, freezing. I'll make them fucking lamb chops. That'll warm the buggers up. Oh, yes, waste. Put your fucking hoodie on then. Then you won't be so bloody cold, will you? I'm in one of them moods where I don't give a flying rat's ass. Don't give Hanky ideas. He already did that to one of my coils a couple of years ago. I've done a big monster coil, set of monster coils, and he literally. No, it wasn't Hanky. It was Blackline back in the day. He basically edited a picture, and he literally had a sheep in it. This isn't going to be the RDA that they're going to be sitting in. I just want to test this out. Because if these do work, then this is what's going to be entered into the cloud comp. I won't come anywhere because I've got fucking baby lungs. But it's the taking part that counts. That's that, and then where is it? Oh, Compo G, which is there. Some Compo G, which I think that they'll be running in the as I said, with the day I've had, I don't give a rat's ass whether I'm making Dolly the sheep cold. Dolly and her sheeps can stay cold. And if it makes Craig feel good, then he can ride on it for a couple of days until I whoop his ass in the build off. They're a bit Right, it took you nearly half an hour to get a set of coils in. Mr. I can install. I don't waste sheep. Blah 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 blah. Oh. And that's a 0.1. Whew. I haven't. Right, this is. Yeah, I'm going to give you something to laugh at now. Bah, bah, bah. Maybe I'm not entering the competition. The cloud comp. Oh, yes, I do vape, but I haven't vaped anything like this for a good while. And when I'm vaping on amateur, I've had a touch of a chest infection for about a week now. My chest has been quite tight. Punk rock, read between the lines. There you go, and they're fucking dancing. No, I don't do disposables. I've actually been managing quite well on the aromerizer with a set of 0.15s. Not at 130 watts though. And I've been doing 0.15 at 70 watts, not on this but on the DNA. Yes, I just put it on there to fire it, because normally it has been living on there and it's been actually no overhang. It was just the first mod I grabbed hold of. And there's not much overhang on that. It's about 0.5 mil on each side. And that's been quite my go-to for about the last week. So 0.15 is 70 watts. That's been my kind of happy place. At the moment, I've got to rewick that, but I may end up putting a set of 0.1s on there. Right, give it another bash. Come on, focus. Focus. Have I gone and smudged my foot? No, there you go. Okay, I'm quite happy at that. I actually quite like this. But I drive a lot, so I can't take this in the car. So, but yeah, let's see what it actually ohms out at now. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to leave the legs, put it on something different and have the legs a little bit longer. Plus this has got no, this has also got no nicks in there. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, I've got a train. But I used to do 07 all the time. Back in the day. But the reason I stopped doing 07 is VCT5A only used to last me 20 minutes. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. It's still reading at 0.09, so basically I'll just leave it an extra mil on the legs, and that should pick that up to 0.1, and I will have those available soon. That's 6 wraps of N90 cores with N80 wrap aliens. I will also have 07 aliens as well, same configuration, N90 cores, N80 wraps. I've also been working on hang on, let's drop down to the look down. I've also been working on these bad boys, which are 0.28 aliens for what I'll be having at on the stand at EXPO. I have managed to get hold of overpowered stack kits, some overpowered normal stacks, but without the RDAs. Just bear with me for 1 second. Let's bring that over here and dish. No, wrong one. That one. I will have full overpowered stack kits. I will have the overpowered stacks, VCMT2 RTAs, I'll have Dreadnought, 2 Dreadnought RTAs V2, 40mm Valhallas, Trilogy RTAs, Temple 28mm, Ether RTA. I'll have Ripsaws, they'll be 28mm, Nightmare 25mm, Nightmare 28mm RDAs. I will also have Asgard Minis, they'll be turning up on the Saturday. The big Asgards. I will also have Temple 28 and 25s. I'll also have a couple of Hogs, a couple of Rule Breakers. I will have Keen Tube Max, Saga Ultim Limited Edition Mech. Mechs, I will have a couple of those. What else I'll have? Rule Breaker. I will have a Notion 350, 2350. No, 18350 / 2350 Tube Mech. Saint Tube Mech, Keens. I will also have some really nice mechs coming from the maker of Overkill's resin mods, Adrian. He's is that the big Ripsaw or the Ripsaw Mini, Tim? Vape enthusiast, how you doing? The Ether RTAs are going to be Ether's going to be 15 quid. The 28. I've not tried the 28. I have tried the mini, and I actually like the mini. Yeah, the Ether RTAs are going to be 15 quid, Joker. I don't know the prices on the resin mods, but it's one of those. Yeah. Is there any specific colour that you want? Because I haven't got them here at the moment. Yes, I know. I'll have. Let's have a look. I've got some coming on the Friday, and I've also got some coming on the Saturday. So it's one of those. You want stainless. Gunmetal. If there is a gunmetal there, I will get you one. If there isn't, I will if you drop me a message via the website, then I can actually, well, it's Ian Nelson at cccause.uk, and that's the email address, and then we can get a phone number or something. I will let you know exactly what colours I've got coming in, what colours I've got, and we'll work off that. I can't say fairer than that, Joker. But yeah, I will also have a stock of the brushes there. I will also have the battery wraps there. Mark Smith, how you doing? I will have coils there, myself. I'm still looking for a good cotton supplier. But actually, let's test these bad boys out. These are the super spicy N90s. Let's see if I've got something that I can put them in. There we go, we've got the Buddha. Ooh, actually that's... Put them in for a build. I just left them, so they've got to be cleaned. So that's not that. Let's see what is in the case. Oh, what have we got? That has got to go to Birdie, which I will give to Craig on Saturday. No, I'll go for that one. Go for the drop. So I haven't built on this for a little while. And oh, that just built for the drop. Lovely. And just for our friend Punk Rock Vapor, I don't need to measure my legs. No, it's not dig. I'm just saying. If it was a dig, no, I'm not going to build it that way. If it was a proper dig, you'd know about it. This is just a bit of friendly banter. You can, if you've got the patience, you can build this. Why on earth? Let me just check something. It's been a while since I've used the Solo. And I'm pretty sure that the last time I used it, the posts were the same height. Walking with Mick, how you doing? Mickey love. Yeah, I was right. I've got two drops, and the legs on this one, one's higher than the other, and these are flush. Way bigger. Right. That's better. Did they do two variations of the Solo? Because I don't remember that in the slightest. Motherfucker. They look all right, but they've. I don't know. I don't really know. Lopsided, yeah. I know one thing. I had that on They're totally different on the inside of the deck as well. Because that's got a round pin to the deck. Whereas this one's got a got a square life pin. I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of those, and I'm trying to get the 510 out so I can there we go, swap out the squonk pen. We'll sort that bit later. Oh, you be hatch. Hang on. Last time I used it, it was in squonk mode, and now I want it in normal mode. They've got two totally different size 510s. That's how come all the 510s that I can find are all fucking squonks? Alright then, I can't use that fucker. Right, let's fuck these solos off for a minute. Not solo, the drop of I do actually run the solo as well. Oh. Right, so not them. I'm just looking for something to build on. There we go, that'll do. Yes, it's got coils and they're actually pretty damn clean, but it's one of those. Try again. This is the Apocalypse. And before you say out, punk rock, yes, I know I wasn't prepped up for it. I wasn't actually thinking of doing any builds tonight. I was going to build wire instead. Let's install the legs. There we go. Nick, how you doing? Yes, I know, mate. Oh, wicked. Hope you enjoy, my friend. Enjoy your little birthday present to yourself. Oh, right, let's find my DNA. Yes, I know this is going to overhang. This is going to shit its pants. It's reading 07. Let's bump this up. Right. Just for cheats and being simple, I'm just gonna use some Mujay. Ah, that's hot. No. Oh. But yeah, this is basically just testing out these aliens, N90 aliens. I'll actually do a proper test run on them at EXPO. I will actually be asking for a few guinea pigs. And we'll have a bit of fun. That's that. And then let his bed in. I haven't vaped on the Apocalypse properly in a good little while, so this should be fun. And I haven't vaped 07 in a good while. So yeah. This may be Baby Lung Central, cough my heart out. Or ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. They're a bit violent. They are most definitely a wee tad violent. Let's yoink that off, put that on there. Go to the face cam. Oh, needs more airflow. Ah. That's better. There you go. I'm not even pushing the button. No sound. That is fucking hot. Nick. Oh. I can't rip it. I literally cannot rip it. And I used to do that on the daily, all day. What? 2017? 2018? That was my go-to build back then. Out of the two, I prefer something a bit more civilised. I'll go with the temple with a set of point ones. And even though look at that, fucking bone dry already. Oh, yeah, it's a bit spicy. Fuck mate, how much? Yeah, I prefer the point one on a temple. It's not as violent. Well, I could do them all day long, but nah. I've got to train myself for the 07s. Right. What else are we doing? Oh yes. What I'm going to do is just have a quick run through of what is going on in the home zone. Well, the EXPO, because this is the EXPO as we know it. Starting at the top left hand corner, we have Mr. Scott, caused by Scott. We have Brett at Triumph Apes. We have Shy Tots, the lovely Jane. We have James, Salam and the lads at Kings. Then we have Vapors Cloud. We have then Wick Addiction, Neil's Infernal. What the fuck is that doing here? That should be over there somewhere, next to Hung Fu, because that is not a fucking then Okay. It wasn't like that earlier. Handmade looks as though they've dropped out. Because there was me and handmade. So I'm sat there like a complete and utter lemon on my own. Please come and keep me company. Somebody, anybody. Then we have Cloud Lab Vaping, and on the back up to the top right hand corner again, we have Mr. Stewart at Vape Smarter. Yes, what are your thoughts to the Home Zone? All this lot here is Chinese. Bit like everything else Chinese, it's Chinesium. Birdie, you lovely, awesome, sexy motherfucker. How you doing? Oh yeah, I forgot about up here. Who's this? Professor Herb. The World Wildlife Federation. Koyuki, which I will be taking a look at, as Craig has been all over that like a $2 hooker. What else we got? Anand International, whoever they are. YDP Packaging. Creative Products Manufacturing. Freeton. Polar. There's the Koyuki stand. Wuzu. Toyo Link. Megamosa. Yeah, that's but yeah, people are dropping like flies. Let's see how things go. Back up to face. So yeah, what is your views on the Home Zone? I'm a bit shocked because earlier when I checked it, there was Handmade next to me, so I wasn't like a leper, but hey ho. And my stand looks to be bigger. But we will see on Thursday when I go down to set up. With a bit of luck, I'll try and go live. Wear deodorant. I don't smell much. I'll just sit there with my bowl of worms. No, it's one of those. It's a constantly evolving event. So things may change, things may get better. Who knows? We won't know fully until the doors open on Friday. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I think I'll actually have a jar of dirt for that one. But yeah, it's one of those. Hopefully, people will see the empty spaces. I don't know, and want to take them up. Who knows? But yeah, that's our expo. And I don't know. It's one of those. I know it's been a worrying time for a lot of manufacturers, juice wise, and what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Juice wise and everything else with the disposable ban. How's it going to affect the market? We will soon find out, because that takes effect as of the 1st of June. Oh no, he'll laugh at me. No, I'm not hitting them. He will laugh at me. He will call me a pussy, and no, I don't want Birdie to laugh at me. It's bad enough you lot laughed at me. Oh. They're not Birdie angry, but they're bearing in mind I've been on a borrow for a long time. Yeah, true. Yeah, N90s, Birdie. I got baby lungs, I know. At least I haven't coughed yet. I did the first time. But those are N90s, and I will be sending some over to you, Birdie, with your goon. He said getting better, and then you jinxed me, Tim. Oh, yeah, you said that, and you jinxed me, Tim. Leander, how you doing? Which ones? The 07s or the or the 0.1? And that was my evil twin. If it's the 07s, I can put you a setup, the 07s. Is it just a set you're after, or I will actually do a deal? These are the Vipers, which are the fused equivalent as well, and I'll do the pair of them for £10. How's that? No, sweet. I'm glad you like the hoodie, Nick. I was a little bit worried. I did actually see the post office. It would take 500 sets. Fuck. Don't say shit like that, Tim. I've had that one. Oh, 25. I'll have to order 25 in. 25 gauge. That's, yeah. I'll have to order 25 in, but I will do them. Absolutely not a worry, Birdie, and I will get them sent off. I will get them sent off to you in the post. No, I have actually had that when I supplied Knucklehead back in the day. Yeah, that's cool. I used to do you want it in sticks, or do you want it pre-wrapped? So sticks or pre-wrapped, because I can send you sticks. If that makes it easier. Sticks, that's cool. I can set you that out, and the sticks will be 4 inches long. That's what I use to cut my sticks with. In, and then just trim the top. I will get test tubes. I'll order some test tubes in, because I was actually looking at doing like wire shots for EXPO, but it didn't happen. 3 meters long. I used to do long lengths of wire. Now I'm literally just over 32 inches. That's as long as I build at the moment. But yeah, it's one of those. I do actually have a few things to do tonight. I'm gonna have a shower, and I'm gonna actually carry on building, catch up with my mistake that I made earlier, and then yeah, it was a happy mistake, but I've got a load of the N90 aliens good to go, and yeah, it's no, it was myself. Basically wire opt him. There it is. Two spools. I was reading the 26 gauge, wasn't reading what the material is, and yeah, one's pink N90 and one, the little line underneath, is red. And but I was actually planning on doing these after EXPO. It's just forced my hand a little bit, because the last time I tried to use N90 for aliens, I got that much core twist, it was just unreal. And yet over the weekend I knocked out 50 sticks, and I went to wrap it and it's like, this isn't wrapping right, it's got no give to it, well, no resistance to it as I'm wrapping it, and yeah, you're like, oh, that's a 90, especially when I picked up 26 gauge and I've got a full spool, where instead of the last time I picked up a spool of 26, it had Barbados, Uruguay. Sosa. Barbados, Uruguay, Brazil, Burundi, Philippines, Hawaii. Are you trying to teach me geography? Because Barbados is nowhere near Uruguay. Brazil and Burundi are way apart. And the closest together is the Philippines to Hawaii. No, you can troll away. I don't mind ripping a troll. This is Sparta. Where is it? No, hang on. Boot. I actually used to love geography when I was a kid. Maybe for a trip for you. Well, hopefully, but he's. That's my first troll, apart from Punk Rock Vapor. I have this thing called Pigeon Sat Nav, no matter how drunk I get, if I see where I'm sleeping, I will get there. And I may not remember how I get there, but if I see my bed, I will get there. It's Trollop, yeah. I have a troll, I have a troll, I have a troll, woohoo! At least he's not going on about fucking free Palestine and all that shit, because I would go, this is Sparta, take your politics and fuck off. But yeah. So yeah, on that note, I am gonna release some wind, and then I am going to have a shower and something to eat, and then get back to building. As I said, hopefully I will go live Thursday from the home zone on build up. If not, I will have weekend to New Zealand boat. Yeah, I'm hoping to actually have a live stream on the go from the home zone in the build up, so we can see how behind the scenes how the event is put together. Then on the Friday, I'm hoping to actually have camera set up with some time lapse of the day, which will then be posted as a video. As long as I can get signal, I will do a live stream. Then we've got the build off between me and Punk Rock Vapor Craig. That will happen around 11-12 o'clock ish. Again, I will put up some footage of time lapse of the event, from the home zone. Then same again on Sunday, and hopefully we'll have a nice tour round the home zone when it's actually pre-show before it opens on one of the days. This is my plan. Whether I can actually get it all down and onto memory cards, that's another story. Usually I end up forgetting to pull the camera out, but that's the plan for this one. I am going to plough out some content of the expo. I'll may actually reverse the tides and actually interview Victor Mullen. Who knows? This is hopefully what's going to happen. All being good. Thank you for joining. I know it hasn't been the usual the usual live. As I said, things went to shit and it's been on and off all day, so I wasn't risking doing a actual wire build tonight because I'd just end up launching a spool of wires across the room and then cry. which would be great entertainment for you, but shit for me. On that note, I will see you beautiful, lovely YouTubers out there on the next one. Love yous.